What's up, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel. I'm your host, Nose215, and today I have a new pickup, so therefore it's a new review. And before I even get into that, I just want to say this real quick. If you're going through anything right now, and if you find yourself in a crazy situation, just know that anything that has a beginning always has an end. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people are oblivious, and a lot of the things that people go through in life is always towards like the end of the year. It's always like that November, December mark. It's always crazy. Somebody ends up in the hospital, somebody gets sick. It's just always something, man. So, but it's always around this time where it's weirdly and it hits like the hardest. So if you're having any suicidal thoughts, please seek help. But if you're not and you're just going through a really tough situation and you're probably watching this video just to, just to pass some time, just know that everything that has a beginning always has an end, and you're definitely going to get through it, man. I definitely believe that. So New Balance and Concepts. This is not a collaboration, so I know there's a lot of videos out there saying that, it's a collab. It's not a collab, it's a quick strike. It's a dope shoe. I saw it. I saw the tag price. I said 130. Why not? I see that the 740s is like the new silhouette that probably a lot of these companies are going to start tackling with like collabs and whatnot. So I'm like, all right, let me hop on this. Let's go look at the box. Nothing crazy. It's your typical standard box. 9.5. Let's talk about the sizing. When I try these on, they fit good. I could go down a size, but I feel like that's a big gamble. I'm a size 10, so I think that the 9.5 fits well. The only reason why I say I may get away with going a whole size down is because if you wear a thin sock. But I like to wear thick socks, so that's the only reason why I say, oh man, it's a gamble. But definitely size a half a size down. Definitely go a half a size down for sure. But if you want to do that gamble and you want to go down a whole size, then go ahead and try it. But half a size down for sure. Okay. So here goes the shoe, and there's a lot of interesting things about this shoe. So let's just get into some of the dope things. So you got this orange tongue right here in the middle, and then you have your tag, your New Balance tag that says the 740. I wish that this tag would have been in 3M, but it's not. You got these pink laces, and then on your toe box you have this green mesh. And the interesting part is that green mesh actually takes up like a good chunk of the shoe. So you have this green mesh here, you got mesh right here, and then it goes all the way towards the upper part of the back of the shoe. So very interesting how the mesh just goes, and you can still see that mesh right here. So definitely I would say not a good shoe to wear in the rain because you don't have anything here to protect it. So definitely not a shoe that I will wear in the rain. So you have this material that goes all the way around the toe box, and is in pink, and you have that same material that just goes, it's like hints right all over the shoe. So you see it on the toe box, you see it on the eyelids, your New Balance logo in orange, and it's not 3M as well. So it's the same material as this, which I'm not even sure what material. It's like a synthetic leather. That's what I'm going to call it, synthetic leather. Then you have this cool strip that goes from basically from right here all the way to the top of the end of the shoe. And when you look at it in person, there looks like there's 3Ms of that there's hints of 3M, but you know what 3M feels like, and it doesn't feel like 3M, So I don't think that this is 3M, but when you do see it in person, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. You have that hit of 740 right here. You have this small New Balance logo, which is not a tab. Okay, so it is printed in the back. And then for the inner, you basically have the same thing. The bottom, you have like this like odd technology here. I'm not sure what the purpose of this technology. It makes me wonder if a rock gets stuck inside it, would you feel it? And if I press hard enough, I kind of feel like I do feel it, but the other ones is, I really can't. So yeah, but you do have like these 3 holes in the bottom. And then the inside, you have this cork, which I'll take out the insole. You got like this cork material right here. And then for the extra laces, you have this lace. In camera, it looks white, but it's really not. It's like the lightest color of this. So like this olive, like just like if there was like a color palette, like just like go to like the lightest version that you can of this color right here. And this is what this is. So it's not white. I would say it's like a dingy white. I know it's gonna sound like real weird because it matches my hoodie, and this hoodie is like the same thing. Like there's like a hint of green, but it's like a dingy, like, you know how like when you you constantly washing like that same white t-shirt that you love, and you know how it like turns like, you know, like off white, that it doesn't look like that crisp white, right? So this is how that color is for these laces. So yeah, I'm gonna give you another 360. Nice looking shoe. You won't be disappointed, man. You definitely won't. I have an interesting question that I want to ask you guys before I end this video. So I was looking at the prices for these shoes on StockX. I paid $130. I think that the shipping was free, or maybe not. So it was like $136. Now, if you go on StockX, you can see these shoes for $117. So with the shipping, you're gonna be around like $134. So it's not that much of a difference. But now I see a shoe like the Stash, like I'm gonna just use for example like the Stash Air Force Ones, and that shoe has dropped like drastically from what the tag price is. We see that there's a lot of stores where they have so many in stock at $160. So we are now living in a world where back then StockX was always looked at as like the bad, you know, like the bad website. Oh, you know, it's resellers and all that. But now you find yourself in a situation where you can save money as a consumer. So if I'm a store, so the question becomes, if I'm a store and I have a full-size run of Air Force Ones Stash, right? And I'm asking for the retail price, which is $160, right? And even if I'm selling online, the shipping is not going to be free. So let's just say at best, because I heard Stash was charging like $25 for the shipping, which is crazy, right? But okay, so let's just say that you're charging $10 for shipping. So now you're at $170. How do you compete with the website that's selling it for $114? I mean, that's a crazy, like, how do you compete with that? You know, and once upon a time, a lot of these stores would give out deals like, yo, if you want the shoe, like I remember like coming up, you know, and working at Sneakerville or whatever, like, yo, if you want the shoe, you know, I'll knock out a certain percentage. But you're never going to go more than half. So for you to have to go more than half of a discount for a shoe that just came out last week is ludicrous. And if you're a store, what do? Are you going to sit on that inventory until you guys decide it's the proper time to put the shoe on sale? And even if you put it on sale, is the sale enough it kind of seems like StockX is crippling a lot of these stores, bro. And I don't think a lot of people are realizing it. Because I was looking at the price of these, man, and they're down to 117. But again, when you're putting in the shipping fee and everything else, you're only saving like $2 or $3. But for like a shoe like the Stash, bro, that they're like on the website right now for like 121, 120. That's insane. It's insane. It's insane. So if you're a store, how do you combat that? I'd like to know your thoughts on that. So I hope, man, that you enjoyed this video. Please hit the like and subscribe. Comment in the bottom. Let me know what you think about the shoes. Are you gonna cop? They still have a whole bunch online. So if you want to cop, I'll suggest that you cop, man, because it's definitely a very nice looking shoe. Till next time, peace out.